I'm going to ask you to have a little piece of chocolate every day. They are individually wrapped. This is ChocoNuvo. This is delicious, but this is going to help lower your overall cholesterol. You have multiple different types and flavors depending upon how much of that dark chocolate that you love, but this is dark chocolate that really tastes more like milk chocolate. So here are your options very quickly here. Let me show you. You can get this in the 30. You can get this in the 60, you can get this in the 180, or in the 360, which means you'll be getting 2 boxes of the 180. You also get to choose, as I said, kind of the taste, the kind of depth of that cacao. You want 66% cacao, 74% cacao, or 91% cacao. And each one of those, you get to choose the added, what they call the cafe, adding a little bit of that caffeine as well. So let's hear about ChocoNuvo from Andrew himself.
Hi there, Andrew Lessman here with a Today Special that's also a monthly special. It'll be a monthly special starting tomorrow. It's just a Today Special today. That's not something we ever do. And the only reason we're doing that is because this is quite unique, because after April, this product goes away for 6 months. I'm sure many of you are familiar. Our ChocoNuvo, even though it's dark chocolate, it melts like it's milk chocolate. So the heat of summer makes shipping it impossible. So at the end of April, it goes away. So for the month of April, it's a monthly special that will continue at today's special pricing. So normally we say at midnight tonight it goes away. This is the exception. It will continue from midnight tonight till the end of the month of April. But our ChocoNuvo, it's amazing. It is the most delicious dark chocolate in the world. You can read the reviews. Over 80% of them are 5-star reviews. It's rated 4.4 stars. This, despite dark chocolate being the least favorite chocolate in America. We prefer milk chocolate and white chocolate, not dark chocolate. The reason why it's so well reviewed is our dark chocolate bears no resemblance to typical dark chocolate. Its mouthfeel and texture is that of milk chocolate. We selected our dark chocolate from forms that don't have the bitterness, the dryness of typical dark chocolate. So what we have here is a rich dark chocolate that melts in your mouth thanks to the ingredient that actually lowers cholesterol. Our dark chocolate helps to lower total and LDL cholesterol. It helps to reduce the risk of heart disease. There's no other chocolate like it in the world from multiple standpoints. First of all, you will find it to be the most delicious dark chocolate you've ever tried. In the large size at 40 cents a square. For a gourmet square, typically you'd be spending $1 or $2. This chocolate is organic and it's fair trade. Most gourmet squares are neither organic nor are they fair trade. So you get both of those incredibly important qualities with this dark chocolate. And again, it doesn't taste like dark chocolate. If you read the reviews, countless reviews talk about the fact that they're a dark chocolate lover, they're a real chocolate aficionado, they're someone who really knows chocolate, and they expect it to not like my chocolate, but then they agree that it is the best chocolate in the world. And I wouldn't say that just to say that. If I wanted to say that, I would have to do the work that we did to create this chocolate. And this chocolate is truly like no other dark chocolate in the world. It helps to lower, as I said, total and LDL cholesterol. It works perfectly with cholesterol-lowering drugs. And remember, if you're taking those cholesterol-lowering drugs like statin drugs, it also lowers CoQ10 levels. So you need to be supplementing CoQ10 if you're taking cholesterol-lowering statin drugs. There's all sorts of other drugs now to lower cholesterol, things like PCSK9 inhibitors and bempedoic acid. There's a whole bunch of them. And this works perfectly with all of them. This works in your digestive system to significantly block the absorption of cholesterol and the reabsorption of bile salts. So even if you eat no cholesterol, it still lowers cholesterol by interfering with the reabsorption of bile salts, which your body uses cholesterol to make bile salts. So by stopping the reabsorption of those bile salts, you're effectively lowering your body's endogenous internal levels of cholesterol. So again, there's truly nothing like our ChocoNuvo in terms of taste. There's also nothing like it in terms of heart health. And dark chocolate alone, the levels of protective compounds in dark chocolate exceeds or greater than the levels of protective compounds in any other foods that we eat. So if you eat dark chocolate, congratulations. That's the best source of protective compounds in your diet. If you eat my dark chocolate, congratulations, not are you getting the best source of protective compounds, but you're also getting ingredients that will help to lower your total and LDL cholesterol, and also made that dark chocolate the creamiest dark chocolate in the world. The ingredient that helps to lower total and LDL cholesterol is a fatty molecule. The reason why milk chocolate melts in your mouth, it's a fatty molecule. It's milk fat. So the fatty molecule, the plant sterol esters present in ChocoNuvo, emulate the milk fat in milk chocolate. So they both behave the same in your mouth. So you end up having this incredibly creamy, luscious melt, I'm salivating talking about it, melt in your mouth experience from our ChocoNuvo that you'd only expect to have from extremely rich milk chocolate. Dark chocolate has its dark flavor, but typically has a dryness, typically is kind of brittle. But our dark chocolate isn't brittle, it's creamy, even the 91%. And we have a 66, a 74, and a 91. The 66 and 74 more emulate milk chocolate. The 91, obviously 91%, it's almost completely 100% pure. So that is as rich a dark chocolate as you're going to get. And nevertheless, it still will melt in your mouth. You'll be absolutely astounded. The 66, the 74, and 91 are available as our pure chocolate versions, or we also have a version with a little bit of cafe. That cafe version barely has a few milligrams of caffeine, so you don't have to worry about its caffeine levels. Initially, when we were first trying to create its recipe, we tried all sorts of fancy coffee extracts. And then oddly enough, as usual, you go back to basics, and we simply found the best organic, fair trade, delicious coffee beans we could, reground them up into a fine granular powder, mixed them in with our melted chocolate, and ended up with this delicious chocolate cafe crunch. And those are our cafes. So whichever ones you choose, there is no chocolate like it in the world. I thought 15 plus years ago when I first came up with this, that somebody would be bound to copy us, and nobody has. So it's not that easy to do, but it's a remarkable opportunity to enjoy all the benefits of dark chocolate, but still satisfy your palate for milk chocolate. Most Americans don't really want dark chocolate. It doesn't taste that great to them. Ours will taste delicious to you. And that's why there's over 80% five-star reviews on a dark chocolate product that is also as heart healthy as it is. It's also as delicious. And you could look at any dark chocolate in the world, and everybody's taste buds are different. But you will have to agree that this is either the best tasting dark chocolate